has turned into a ghost town. There is literally no people.
Imagine waking up to find the very people who keep a city moving now taking to the streets themselves. Durban's taxi industry says the recent marches didn't just disrupt traffic, they disrupted livelihoods. Drivers claim their businesses suffered major financial losses as commuters stayed away, and now they're demanding answers. But is this simply about lost income, or is there a much bigger battle unfolding between the right to protest and the right to earn a living? What happens when two groups, both claiming to represent ordinary South Africans, find themselves on opposite sides of the same crisis? Stay with us, because what unfolds next raises serious questions about protest, accountability, and the future of public transport in South Africa. Before we go any further, if you are joining us for the first time, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates. And if you find this video informative, don't forget to like, comment, and share to help others stay informed.
As usual, it does appear from this that people have decided to stay home for their safety. And you would know in South Africa, taxis carry millions and millions of people to work in different places. But today, these taxis are stationed here. They are not loading people. There are no people to transport anyway.
This is very low, actually. It's very low, very, very much low. There is no people at all. We used to take plus minus 5-10 minutes to load a taxi. Now we take 45 minutes. There is nothing we have worked for. Today is a very bad day economically. You understand? We are not gonna make anything whatsoever. It's just to come and, see people and see how these guys are going to march, you understand, without any benefit whatsoever. Laws are laws, you understand, of the country. We need to adhere with the rules and regulations and the laws of the country. But I think, according to my understanding, I think it was supposed not to have been handled in this way, you understand. Government to government, they were supposed to have sat down and see how they can solve these problems, because each and every foreigners has got their own embassy here in South Africa. If they were maybe documented inside our country, it was going to be much better without being chased away. But if they have gone to their countries and came back with the papers or documentation, is still fine, but we are still going to suffer, because they are not going to come back tomorrow. They will still take time to fix their documentation in their own countries and come back. Some of them, they will not come back, you understand. Also here in this street, I think we are seeing shops closed, you understand. It's not only here, generally it's all over, you understand. Now, which means we do not own anything whatsoever. These shops are theirs, are for foreigners. Economically, we are gonna suffer, South Africans. Maybe we will be, it's a learning curve from today onwards, how we are going to rebuild our country, how we are going to make sure that economically we uplift ourselves.
It's difficult, man. It's very, very, very difficult. We have only more than 15 cars from early in the morning. I was here from 4 o'clock until now. I never get a load. It's difficult. The business is down. I'm thinking about the new cars we have bought. We're not going to make it. We are not going to make it. We are not going to pay the car installment. If we can live like this, there is no business. It's going to be difficult. The foreigners, we must live with them. If we want our economics to go up, we must live with the foreigners. If they go back to their countries, it's going to be no business, no investment. All the shops are around here, they are closed. Where are people going to?
Today is very quiet. there's no any business. There's no any business at all. The shops, they are closed. Even if you can see by the streets here, there are nobody walking around. So I think each and every individual who is a foreigner maybe must try to visit their ambassadors, which are here in South Africa, and have the proper documents so that this economy should go up. They have been contributing much. As in, like we are talking about the business early this morning, you can see it's quiet. Now they are no longer there. Everything is quiet. So that indicates us that we need them here with their papers, proper documents, so that we can manage to make things right.
I'm feeling very bad. I'm feeling very bad because anyway so far, what is happening in other side is very good. I think immigrants, they must have a document. Yeah, because of most important people, they must be identified because of the crime. Because as maybe me, I have documented. Someone doesn't have a document, so which means it's a threat to us. Okay, they are contributing a lot to economy, but as far as I'm concerned, people, they must be here in a proper way.
Association. More taxis are not like one. I want to touch. It's like just being one. It's like a job piece. I really love it. In like our Thomas Lip and Peter Bahono, well, I have all the service I want to pay. So I say something in the PC. I really want to ask them to me. I'm always asked for you. So now the PC, I'm going to go over and made a PC. I want to touch. So they are very good. Let's say we. So you can't just know this.
Now sasa lekha phuma
whenever I go back
it's happening, guys. I told you it's already happening. Look at the biggest and busiest park in Joburg CBD. It's now a ghost town. They are confirming it. It's now a ghost town because of the foreigners that are being chased away. Because of this, their march and march. Sooner or later, it will affect the economy of South Africa. And from there, the economy will start to cripple. It will cripple. It will cripple. And it will reach all urban areas. It will reach all urban areas. You see? South Africans, stop doing this thing to yourselves. Look at what you have brought to yourselves. Your economy is now failing drastically. It is failing. Look at the busiest park. We are not even talking about the closed stores, shops, mall, even the beach. There are beaches that are always busy. It's no more busy.
South Africans, you fell into the trap. You allowed them to call you and trick you into attacking black Africans whilst they are taking everything that is left of South Africa. You basically, and I understand it, you're disenfranchised, you're puzzled by what kind of freedom that you got. This is the kind of freedom This is the kind of freedom Zimbabwe got. This is the kind of freedom that is given. It is a freedom that is handed. You get nothing, and the puppeteers get everything. This is the freedom that we got. Luckily, in Kenya, we've had quite a few years to understand and build our industry and businesses, and Kenyans are actually very, very hardworking. They're very driven, they're very hardworking, they're very academic, okay? Now you are basically allowing people to appeal to the ugly side of humans, the side of self-hatred, the side that tells you it is the black African woman trying to give birth that is your enemy. And you know what? When you look back on this moment, when you're tormenting black Africans in your country, you look back and say, we were lied to. Nobody lied to you. They just asked you, attack your brother, attack your sister. You are called to believe that you are in a rainbow nation. It's not a rainbow nation. It is the haves and the have-nots. That is what South Africa is. The haves and the have-nots, okay? So let me tell you this. You've been had because your country is sliding back into colonialism.
Everybody's gone. All my domestic workers. No, my friends is gone.
There's the boat. There's the boat. There's the boat. What are the
Glad March and March pushed as much as it did, because I feel like I'm getting to some sort of conclusive end. I feel like I'm getting like a piece of the puzzle is finally filling in for me, which is, I used to wonder why the government was so adamant on like allowing the illegality that's happening via illegal immigration. Like, why was the government not wanting to do anything about this? It's about slave labor. It's about slave labor. There are so many organizations and groups of people who employ people who are in the country illegally because they understand that they don't have workers' rights, they don't have any kind of government protection. This person's already in the country illegally, so they will allow all types of crazy things that are not allowed by the law. But because this person is in the country unlawfully, the law will not protect them, and why the capitalists of these countries are eating it up. The business owners are eating it up. They want that free labor, that they want that slave employee who's not going to speak out when things are being unjust in the workplace. That's what the government has been protecting all along. Because I know that the police and the government exist and cooperate to protect capital, but what the numbers that we saw coming out of in Sherwood, the number of Malawians, and then coming to learn about there are some factory owners who have been employing these Malawians, trying, like certain organizations have come out speaking up against this, right? And they are masking it as human rights. They are masking it as human rights. When what it is they want the right to continue to exploit the cheap and slave-like labor